is doing the driving experience, and I've just been checking out the museum in Mondello. And we're checking it out, and the museum is owned by a guy called Martin Baran. I think his name is. He's actually passed away now, but he purchased Mondello Park, this Irish racetrack, back in the 80s, and pretty much saved it. And he's done a lot for Irish motorsport. He's a very wealthy man, and he has a massive car collection. So I was just over there in the shed. It is a shed, okay, but inside that shed, I asked the girl how much the car collection is, and she says it's somewhere between 15 and 20 million. So over in that shed there's 20 million worth of stock, okay? Why are the cars so expensive? The reason they're so expensive is because they're rare. They're collectibles. They're old Jordans, the 194 Jordan. There's all sorts of old iconic cars, collectible cars. Okay? But, and I look at them and I think, geez, they're amazing. But on the one hand, it's like, it's funny because as the world transitions, as Bitcoin sucks the value out of all these assets, no one's ready for it. No one's paying attention. The collectible market is losing value to Bitcoin. It's only a trickle, okay? But it's going to increase to a flow. And not just the collectible asset class, okay, but all other asset classes like property, like precious metals, gold and silver, the commodities market, the stock market, the bond market, all of these markets are just going to hemorrhage value to Bitcoin over this decade and the next upcoming decade. And it's kind of like when I look at this and I see so much value stuck in one asset class, I'm like, they don't know what's coming. They have no idea what's to come as value is bled out of all these asset classes. And that's why if you're here, get off me fly. If you're here, if you're in a really fortunate position of being privy to this information and you're able to act on it, it's a generational opportunity. It's such a big opportunity and most people don't understand the enormity of it, and they're looking at the daily price. It's like, don't look at the price, look at the fundamentals. And here's another bit of news. Just past this week, European banks are now allowed custody Bitcoin as part of their reserves. Like, that's where this space is going. The banks are lobbying regulators to change the bloody law so that they can custody Bitcoin. And meanwhile, you have the average man in the street going, did it go up today? Oh, went down, alright, must be finished. Can't hold in your hand. Come on, guys, pay attention. You guys are smart. You guys are privy to some really asymmetric information. And if you're not, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because I'll be on the live here telling you every single day. Okay, on my socials I go live nearly every day to tell you about what's happening here and the opportunity you have. I hope you take it because it's big and nobody sees it coming and everybody's just looking at what's happening today, but they can't see what's happening. I don't know what it is, just exponential growth. Humans, we just can't recognize it, although it's been happening in front of our eyes for 10 years now, and it's obvious to me. It's so plain, it's plain as day, because I've lived through a couple of these. And I've been early through a couple of these and this just feels the exact same. It's like everyone doubts it. There's only a few people who've done the work on it, and those who've done the work sound like they're absolutely insane and crazy, and that's how this thing just is going to steamroll everyone. Anyway, it's good to have you here, guys. Keep learning, keep figuring it out, keep educating yourself on Bitcoin, because this is a paradigm shift. This is a huge paradigm shift and you have a big opportunity. Dinny out.